What once began as a small group of friends has now grown into a phenomenon known as the Matt Rose Fan Club.
How am I? I'm not gonna answer that. Next question. Honestly, I prefer to spend my free time practicing the artisanship that goes into some of the exotic spaghettis out in the world. But, you know, I do have friends, so I have to occasionally hang with them when they absolutely insist. When I first saw the club last year, I was surprised, but I knew that I could use it for a greater purpose, and that's really what I'm trying to do. The three people throughout history who have changed my life more than any other individuals are Charles Lindbergh's baby, Jimmy Hoffa, and the captain of the Lusitania.
Looking at Matt Rose is like looking into the face of God and him smiling back at you saying, "Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on and go play."
Well, in 7th grade, the first time I met Matt, I was really drawn to him. I looked at his hair, it was down past his eyes. And I saw him, and I looked at him, I said, "Hey, what's your name?" And then he tabletop me. It was a rough time, dark time in my life. Yeah, I've heard when people discover the fan club, their lives are just changed. And they just become better people. They just live up to the code of the fan club, and they just love everything about Matt Rose and channel that love through their whole life. Well, to start, one of our members, Sophie Mercurio, I saw her give CPR to a puppy, and she dedicated that experience to Matt Rose. Yeah. The fan club is like a brotherhood, and we see each other every day and talk about our love of Matt Rose. We have monthly meetings, hangouts on Google+. To be honest, I don't care about school, but I do care about one thing, Matt Rose. And ever since I saved his life this summer, and he paid me back in $15 worth of soft pretzels, my love for Matt Rose has just taken over.
Well, there are many reasons why I am drawn to Matt Rose. I think first and foremost, and the most acknowledged reason why we are all drawn to Matt Rose, is that he is the ideal student in Upper Dublin that we all strive to be, and he does it without trying. I mean, when I learned that he was the #1 Pokemon player in Vietnam and Guatemala, I was astonished, impressed, and just drawn to him as a friend and as a brother. And in Fogel's math class, I have to say, naturally, the desks face forwards, but when Matt Rose sits behind me, nothing can hold me back from looking at that beautiful face.
Originally, all my attraction to Matt Rose was purely sexual. I didn't really know anything about him. How could I? I just see him. I just see this glow.
Well, my entire life I've been a fan of Matt Rose, personally, but I kept it to myself because I didn't think other people would accept me for the way I was. But last year during AP Chem, a girl named Lauren Pfeiffer started, she just wasn't treating Matt right. It wasn't okay. And a lot of other people agreed with me that it wasn't okay. And so I just wanted to do something that would make Matt feel better about himself in the situation and make me feel better too for him. So the Matt Rose Fan Club was born.
Matt Rose, in my opinion, is just the optimal person. He's beautiful to look at. He has a wonderful personality, an amazing sense of fashion. Everything from his hair to his face, his eyes, his mouth, all just accentuate his wonderful character and just create a persona that everyone can get behind.
Well, the thing I like most about Matt is he always wears these nice, soft cotton shirts with a pocket in the front, and I find it enjoyable to insert my hand into the pocket. I would recommend it. It's a fun experience, the first time, and it's something that I try to do regularly. I sit next to him at lunch, and I try to do it, get my daily dose of Matt Rose pocket each day. So I think that's a healthy thing to do.
Hey, Jesse. So I think I started a cult.
What?